The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Audio Show.
Let me say this, Kountry Wayne has done a phenomenal job today because this is like a whole series of just lessons upon top of lessons upon top of lessons. And then you get like, you get to watch the reaction of the audience and then you start seeing, oh, this is what's been going on with us. You know what I mean? Like, you know, why basically our wealth is not as magnanimous as probably say other, you know, races or other ethnicities. Like it's just mindset because business take a certain mindset. You know what I mean? That's what it takes to get its thing done. I'm gonna basically, put this one to be short-sighted because without vision, the people perish. But there's so many other lessons in there that we could get us as well. But let's get into it. Let's go.
I can't believe him.
What happened?
Wayne, he is diabolical, Ernestine.
Okay, just like what happened? Calm down.
You know, this whole contract situation. We presented what we wanted from him, which was 50%.
We talked about the 50%.
Yes,
you guys should.
Just 50% of whatever comes in. Okay, and if you didn't like the 50%, well, fine. Come up with something else, 60-40. I don't know. He comes downstairs. We're on the lobby after he's talking to our attorney. Mm-hmm. We're waiting for him. He comes downstairs and acts like, oh, we've come to a deal.
You have come to a deal. He did come to a deal. The deal is that he's going to keep the same deal that he had before. It actually is a deal. It might not sound like it's a deal, but it is still a deal. No, let me say this. I want you to pay attention to Amber acting as though the monies that are being spent are her monies. Everybody's acting like the money that is being spent is their money. You see, if Amber was spending monies, and I told you this, I'd have more respect for these girls if they basically started their own podcasts, then ask Wayne to invest in it. I would have had more respect. What's happening right now is that they're asking for Wayne to invest all of this money, but they want to earn a lot at the same point in time. And that can't work like that. No sane person's going to do that.
So we're all excited. We're happy. We get in that office, thanking our attorney. We ask her what's changed. You know what she says?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yep. That
Nothing.
sounds about Wayne.
So you sat there and played in our face. You played in our face down there, smiling and acting like, I'm so sick of him.
He smiled and let it go because, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Cry? We want him to bawl? But you know what you want him to cry? Is that what you want him to do?
He played this whole like smile, like, oh, we've come to some terms, and it was nothing. There was not one change.
Not a single one.
Yo, honestly, I sometimes I don't have any words for him. It's appalling how he does y'all. Like, it's appalling. Like, I get it. It's your podcast. It's your name. But it's like, you think you're about to take all 5 of these women, their name, their likeness, everything.
He's not taking their name, their likeness, and everything. They're working on the podcast for this point in time. When they leave, they're going to have their name and their likeness to go with them. So stop saying that. To take your name and likeness means basically, right, if you're going to use the term name and likeness, it means he's going to always have an ownership over it. To do what? Him can use somebody else. The name of the podcast is the Kountry Wayne podcast. Now, whether you want to represent her or not, then you can do that. In fact, that's the reason why he basically took pictures on that podcast, which he was smart to do, because he realized, again, he has a bunch of fickle, mercurial women who could shift at any given time. And who are listening to dodo heads, who, like an Ernestine, as you can see in here, because you know the business. A mentor once said, who do you listen to? Him say, O'Neill, who do you listen to? You listen to someone who has what you want and has been where you are right now. So let me ask you so does Ernestine have a successful podcast in the series, in the context of the series? We're not talking about real life. In the context of the series, does she have a successful podcast? Then why would I listen to Ernestine? Because she can't tell me go right now. But that's Amber for you. She listen to anybody.
Them pennies, while you gonna make millions probably, I'm sure, off this podcast.
Millions.
Millions.
Exactly. You know what? I called one of my friends. He's had one of the top podcasts in the doggone country. You know how much he said we're gonna make? If we just do 100,000 views per episode, 4 episodes in 1 month, that's like $125,000 revenue.
Yeah.
Fact check. Now, if y'all thought I was going to let her escape with this information as though she can just throw information around, because of course she can keep the other part of her, what you call it now, her audience, the way you call it now, the Amber fans them in, in wherever it is that she keeps them, because somewhere, somehow she keeps them there. And that's my job now to come up here. So most podcasts earn $0 per episode. The majority of shows do not meet the minimum audience threshold to monetize. However, established shows do monetize typically make between 180 and $900 per episode from advertisement alone, while top tier independently shows can exceed $1,000 to $7,000 per episode. Let me show you the tiers of podcast. Hobby shows, $0 to $50. Growing shows, $50 to $200, which is 2,000 downloads. Mid-tier shows, 5,000 to 20,000 downloads, $200 to $1,000. Host-read sponsorship becomes accessible. A show with 10,000 downloads running 3 premium ad spots generating $500 to $900 per episode. Top-tier shows, 50,000 to 200,000 plus downloads, $1,000 to about $7,000. Brand pay top dollar for direct sponsorship. Shows at the level frequency across shows at this level frequently cross over into merchandise sales and paid subscriber communities. Top 1% celebrity tier, $10,000 to $100,000. Heavy hitters negotiate multi-million-dollar network deals. For example, industry tracking places like Joe Rogan per episode income is about $100,000. Stop. I knew they were gonna try to go here, but Anil, his duty is to make sure we bring this in. Now you tell me now. Is Amber right here, so? Are these 5 girls right here? Because if they're not right there, then you cannot be demanding big monies. Stop it. Stop it. I know y'all are gonna do it. Please.
And then so you guys just get paid per episode and that's it. No rev share.
The little bitty fee that he offered us.
No points on the back end.
Nothing.
Listen to it become the little bitty fee that he offered them. First, the fee is decent. The fee is okay. The fee was fair. Now it becomes a little bitty fee now. Why? Because them want monies that they never work for.
Yeah, no.
Nothing. So if Coca-Cola calls us and say, hey, we want y'all to do this commercial, and we got to do the commercial. They pay Wayne, what, $2 million, and we get nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Man.
Amber, I know I sound like a broken record, but hear me when I say, this amortized closet that we're working on, and the body butters, that's your 7-figure check. Do not allow Wayne or anybody else to dim your light. Fight for what you are worth.
It's just so frustrating because part of me sees the opportunity that's in front of me.
That's the part that you should be listening. That's the part of you that you should be listening to. The opportunity. And stop being short-sighted. You're making it look as though Rome was built in a day. Do you know how long it takes people to build companies into major brands? That's the part of yourself you should be listening to.
We're going to get way more exposure being on Kountry Wayne's platform.
Absolutely.
Than we would on our own. But the other part of me feels like I'm selling my soul if I agree to this.
What is selling your soul? Where are you selling this soul? Where are you taking it and selling it? When you get popular on the podcast and your merchandise starts selling because you're so popular and people want to deal with Amber, who is making those monies? The part of her that she is talking to her first, that she must be listening to. That's what I'm trying to show you. This is where the short-sightedness comes in, where you're not seeing exactly way down the line. I told you before. Think about it. When you see an acorn, what do you see? You can see multiple things. As a mentor said to me, O'Neill, you can see a forest of trees, of oak trees. You could see just an oak tree. Or you could see basically furniture in a house, which is made from oak. In other words, depth of vision. So you're no longer just seeing this acorn. In this acorn, you're seeing more than just trees, more than just a forest, more than all of that. You're seeing it down to the finished product. Do you have the vision? That is a question. That's what's being taught here. But people missing the lesson.
Yeah, the thing about it is, yes, it's going to be a great opportunity. There's going to be millions of eyes on you and the girls. However, stuff still needs to be fair and integrous. Like, hello, you're building something new together. So it's not like you're just only riding off his coattail because y'all come with y'all.
You're riding off of his coattail because he would be the one taking all of the risks, and he'd be the one using his name to build you guys up. So yes, you are. Short-sighted again. Who do you listen to?
Name and their own relationships, people are gonna be watching for you guys and love you guys. So it needs to be fair.
The man is crazy.
Amber, listen, I'm telling you. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I don't want to keep going back and forth about this. But if Wayne cannot come to some type of fair agreements on that contract, I'm telling you, you need to quit.
But you're talking about Ernestine, who doesn't currently have a job and has to beg Amber for a job. I'm over it. You can be as short-sighted as you want to be and play the game of, oh, it's the Illuminati. Oh, we're selling souls. What soul did Amber sell? Name me the soul she sell. Give me the soul that they're selling for a 3-year contract that they're going to become bigger because they're basically going to be having someone pump monies into them. Like I said, when it's not your money being spent, you say anything. And I've been watching. I've been looking at a lot of the comments and I know people view this thing. You know? It's weird.
You need to quit. You need to quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. I don't know, Ernestine. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do.
I like that.
New
green.
shipments are coming in for Advertised Closet, and I'm going to get these pictures uploaded because you wore this one already, right?
I have it in black, but they sold out of that one, so that.
Yeah, focus on Ambertized Closet then. Since as y'all, whatever it is, keep spending your money on Ambertized Closet. Spend your money into the marketing and those things. Because unless you're spending your monies, you don't quite understand what's taking place. Short-sightedness. Vision. Without vision, the people perish. Anyways, give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.